think also
it's a little more.
The difference there is
Furia.
I think like there were other problems in Liquid.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Furia were actually playing really well at the time when Junior joined. They just lost Henny and they needed a strong AWPing presence. But we're in, folks. Furia Karsay here on a BO1 on Vertigo, an 0-1 match as we go straight up the ramp on this T side.
Oh. Very up-tempo start here.
Oh.
And straight to the wayside for Karsay as they get chewed up trying to move in with these smokes down. Yeps, that's the end of the line for him. And a pretty dominant pistol as far as it goes. Furia only losing Fallen, everyone else nailing him.
I do like the username Yeps. I think that's
it's
cool.
good, right?
Yeah, I like that. But nothing else in that round for Karsay. Furia just sweep him. So we have presumably a full eco here in the second. I think that opener for Furia was probably a reality check, you know? They got to focus up. So this is the perfect game to find in your second round.
Oh God, Cello, how's this going so horribly, bro? Like,
can't leave.
Spam through yellow, narrowly gets out.
Fallen's like, nope, I want to make the money. I want to make that AWP money. And they'll do exactly that. SMG's clean up. Furia 2-0. Karsay coming in with a buy. Let's see what they got now, because whatever you want to set the precedent for this T side, this is the round to do it. First buy round, you're on SMGs, partly.
Let's see what Carl Urbano and the boys can do here.
Sure.
And also, by extension, that's a link into the Lord of the Rings reference from the last one because he was in that film too. So here we are. Karsay with the buy. And already it's a very different look here. While the pistol and the little eco that followed had a lot of pace behind them, they're being slower in the approach to this rifle round as they spread out, looking to take control of middle. They've got this molly that falls over towards short from Yeps to try and give more control. An easier time of taking away ramp.
Interesting he's got it pinned, because that's going to make audio as well. So that actually tells Furia you're coming. Either way. Only a small detail. Fury's got a molly to counter it if he wants. So molly comes up gap. Furia, oh sorry, Karsay starts to scale. It's all a fake right now though. Going back to this B split. Whoa. Oh no.
Oh, that's
now it has to be the B split. They've got nothing else to rely on.
Oh my, Yuri. That is a crazy way to go about it. Pushes the smoke over an elevator. Ricoli was dodged, but gonna get picked up by K Serato on that SMG. It's all down to one man. And there's the backstab.
That was very patient for Karsay, right? Like, they read it. They knew that Furia would come for kills there, but I would have liked to just see them actually, once they revealed their position, that they were going for that B split, to actually just go over con and fight B stairs at the same time. I feel like that not doing that gave Furia time to rotate CT off of A. And so even if Karsay got the entries, there would have been so many more players at the B site. Like, the patience gets you one kill, but it's not going to win you the round. So now just pistols and nothing behind it. Time for Furia to exert some control on the map. Some deep util, some aggressive positions. Cello breaking.
I think the other thing that's going to be hard for Karsay is, like, you have no doubt they're going to be coming into this with a lot of ideas, but because this is like a asymmetric map in terms of experience and who the favorites are, you're not going to be given a lot of respect from FURIA, right? Or at least you shouldn't be. That's where, like, when you look at that previous game, Nouns versus BESTIA, they're both kind of on a similar playing field, and so respect is given both ways, so you get to see both teams being able to run their strats. Meanwhile, even that last round is like a good example where FURIA pushed the smoke and get aggressive over in middle. They just kind of don't respect the elevator smoke. You're always going to have to be watching for moves like that out of FURIA if you're KRÜ here.
Ricky,
And they've at least gone away with the opener in this round and some good control over towards B.
FURIA aren't falling for it though. They've still got 2 players here. Could the view model stop this spot maybe on the end of the smoke? It's looking okay right now, and the adjustment will be fine for Skulls. Easily done.
Oh.
FURIA helps out as well on the other side of the map, getting rid of the lurker. Fallen here to finish the job. Pistol out, and it's well done for FURIA. They don't fall for that one-man A hit. It's a fake. They know it, and they keep 2 at the other side of the map. So FURIA maintain control of this game on the anti-eco. KRÜ, another big buy with an AWP this time.
This feels nice as well. It's like Fallen was leading the big talk before this game, and it's not all talk from Fallen. He's showing up in the server to open up. Had that nice round where he kind of charges them down with the SMG on short. That's bankrolled the early stage of the game for him and lets him bring the AWP out here and now.
Whoa.
I'll say faster over in middle. One player has beaten that Molotov, but KRÜ doesn't hang around to find out. Instead, just going through the motions, falls back into the spawn. So for now, KRÜ have that control over mid, but they're not going to get given fights. Not yet, anyway.
Oh, and there's Fallen. Establishing dominion on the AWP. He's trying to boost for a B pick right now, but a very passive setup. FURIA will go back for more info, it looks like. Skulls is re-peeking. He's ready for that boost. Still doesn't win the fight. AK beats M4 in this one. KRÜ, they could just execute. That may be their best option. They have 3 Molotovs to do so. But FURIA just keep throwing themselves forward. KRÜ now push close in a position that they'll never clear because they're going back to A into an off angle from Cello. The Shadow, he shoots a bit early. Now he's in trouble.
Ooh. Yeah, that's awkward.
It's a great angle, but the Shadow spooked him, Harry.
Yeah.
Ghosts.
Actually, time we're being too fast is the problem. But, oh, Fallen.
Not a problem for him.
Something here, yeah.
Right on time. FURIA 5.
This is more like it. This is it, man. This is good. Plain sailing for FURIA thus far.
You'd hope to see it.
Not every game has to be competitive. It's true.
It's true, yeah.
Like, if FURIA come into this and they, like, barely scrape by with a win in overtime, you don't look at that and go, oh, this is sick for FURIA's chances of making it through. Right now, it's a very, very composed CT side.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence as well. You can see them getting hyped, making some noise. It's what you want to see. You want to see a confident FURIA. It's a different beast and Fallen.
Oh, he's so back.
Yeah, he is back, all right. Easy kill in middle for him. Off the flash. Riccioli has run some people down. He's found his 1v1s on lurks, but winning rounds, Fallen only in FURIA's hands. Oh, that's a nice double urban.
Oh!
Takes him to the streets.
That is mad. Oh, Fallen, awkward missed shot on the AWP. And so suddenly, KRÜ have got a real leg up in this round. Are they going to follow through? Because right now they're kind of exploring over towards B on 1. That's the pro, but the bulk of their players are over here on this A side of the map. KRÜ goes hunting over on short, but put to rest. Leaves it all on Skulls. Usually found over at that B site. They've located him, an elevator, backstab in. He now knows that B is lost, and that bomb moves in for KRÜ. A long way away, Skulls.
Did they throw the AWP out? I didn't catch it, but he's he's found it. Okay, good stuff. That's a save for Skulls. Can't go for this one, just out of position for it. And a sick double Deeg entry from Urban.
Dude, yeah, that is mad.
That's what
and I think, you know, that's kind of what was missing for Carse. You need like that one guy who has a sick moment, sick couple of rounds, just to get everyone else in the right headspace, kind of be your shining light. And, hell, couple more like that. Bro, that round essentially gets really awkward for FURIA before you even have time to realize. It's not like that was one kill, slowly that gives away control, and now, you know, it starts to spiral from there. That is just 1 second, the entire nature of the round has changed.
Yeah. And BSD still followed up, very importantly. He took space off these kills. He got shot.
It's the second one, man.
Flick.
It's revolting!
Oh, yeah.
Still, a double from BSD was very important. Gives KRÜ his first death. Gets rid of the AWP. But it is safe for Skulls and FURIA. Put it back to use. They can brush that one off. Pick themselves back up.
Yeah, I mean, you know, doing it once is one thing. It's like, it only becomes a problem now for FURIA if problems keep emerging and suddenly Carse get activated. And it only becomes something that Carse are able to capitalize on if they continue, you know, pack rolling with that momentum now. So you've been given a round that you weren't supposed to get, where you were coming in with next to nothing, and then the individual brilliance of two players helped get it over the line. But this is where it's really important that you try to carry that through, because you are in a position where you can still take control of this game in spite of that initial 5-0 start. This is the round that decides that.
Oh, it's hectic. Through smokes, through mollies. Everyone's pushing utility right now. Cello takes a bit of a beating, but it's Riccioli's playing his early timing again, who dies first. KRÜ re-peeking with his own flashbang back in the middle. It's a beautiful flash, and he gets the results he was looking for. 2 kills, and that trade does not matter. He knows he's cleared middle out. They commit towards the site, and it's only BSD left. He's got the chance to isolate, perhaps. But the door is closed. Skulls has taken a big flank. And FURIA just don't give him the 1v1s like they're doing right now.
Yeah, that's the one concerning thing. Skulls is playing this perfectly, denying the fallback, but you really need that trade potential between these two A-site players.
Good off angle from Cello, though. I don't think you're checking it. Oh, he got the spot and he left. So now Fallen can move forward.
It's good net closing over BSD. And so while he had the chance at 1v1s before, that chance is now gone. Fallen strikes.
Okay, that was at least active enough for FURIA. Like, you see them all in different positions. You think, there's a way an AWP can win this. But as soon as they get info, they actually start adjusting. And they hunt him down. It's a great flash for KRÜ. Pocket that one for later. No dodging that util.
Terrorist.
Carse still with a chance here of breaking back into this first half.
Got to win this one, though. They've got to break the money now.
That's with even less than they had in that last round. But necessity could be a real driving force of invention here, so let's see what Carse do with their more limited resources.
Molly's not going to do a lot. It still allows you to fight gap.
Fallen. Might not be able to see, but still gets away with the opener. There's Yuri swinging out from short. Good little 1-2 punch over towards the top of ramp. Tease FURIA up with a man advantage. Haven't really had to look at these B-lurks thus far for Carse. Let's see what they're able to get away with now. Skulls up close, and that's nice and easy for him. Now you're very split up. You have 2 players out on an island here trying to find something to go off of. But they won't be able to play together. Elbow seen.
Oh.
Skulls, don't know how he's the winner of that fight. Felt like he had everything going against him. And
into the AWP. Fallen's on a heater. He'll he'll keep it burning. 12-3 on him, 11-4 on Yuri, but it's not just the numbers. Everyone's had their moments here for FURIA. 7-1. Oh, he didn't even see him. He actually didn't see him. He just got blind and shot. He flicked to where he thought a player would be and shot. All right, Fallen.
Pretty good, this guy.
Yeah, I've heard that.
And Prodigy Fallen on the AWP.
One for the future, I think. The future is here, right now, today. And while Kase can't break through, FURIA will return to their winning ways. Nice shot, but will not do a thing. That's ugly for Skulls. He gets a good molly, but not a great spray.
Yeah, it's like an awkward moment you might just laugh off of your FURIA if you win this round. But for Kase, it's a bit of a golden opportunity that felt like would never come their way in this round. There's the nade from Fallen.
They were boosting. Let him jump up first.
And so that's dealt with a lot of the worry here. Cello tagged up, gets to don the AWP over in mid, and he bears down upon them. Now you've got to go past KRÜ and Fallen. And you never even learn about the second man. Fallen goes springing on out to support KRÜ. And it's well handled with Fallen top in the charts. FURIA up 8-1. Tack timeout called in for Kase, but I don't know how they solve this.
It's just business for FURIA. Yeah, they're playing really nice. They're playing together. They're doing double setups a lot. They're pushing as a unit on B.
They're playing like favorites too. They're really, you know, like
they're not playing scared.
Yeah.
Seeing ramp
which I think
control.
was maybe like a bit of the worry as well. You know, when you field that early L, you're 0-1 down now. Do you kind of, well, let's not mess up, guys.
Yeah, you can't play like that, especially in a game like this where you're such heavy favorites. We've never seen this head-to-head, right? FURIA don't play domestically as much as already at all versus these other teams from the region. They're dealing with everything Kase throwing at them right now. Just one shimmer on the pistols. A couple of well-placed eagles, but right now FURIA just using util really well and not giving Kase any advantages, any openings. Riccioli's also stopped getting his picks that he found in the first couple of rounds. Fallen helping the line. Waiting for a jump. Not a tall player. It's a pre-fireable angle. But Fallen just won't give it away. They're going B.
Other thing that's kind of scary here is like FURIA were very ready for the pace change. They've kept all the util in check, right? They've thrown out the early utility, but with a minute still left on the clock, having, you know, multiple incendiaries still on the card, smokes even. They're not feeling that pressure to burn it early in spite of the fact that Kase have played pretty up-tempo rounds. And so you might think you're going to have an easier time when it comes time to actually exec in towards B here, but you're not. You still have a lot to get through if you're Kase, and the util alone could be a real defining factor here for FURIA.
If you hit the jump, that would be a 5v4. Just a little mistake can cost you the round, I think. I don't know how you recover this. 20 seconds, you're getting mollied out and wallbanged to make matters worse. KRÜ may as well stay on this angle. They do find him with the AWP, but there's two more players here.
Yeah, Skulls up close, will be accounted for. Quick turnaround, BSD's AWP covers, and now it's all on Fallen.
Oh, man.
Rotate in.
Give it a go.
This one came down to the wire, just seconds left on the round. Now Fallen's got to try and clutch up 1-on-3, and he's pushed out through middle. What a turnaround! That looked done.
I wrote them off.
I think that's fair enough, bro. When you look at what was happening in the round, when you look at what was left, they're going into a stack over on the B site. They've got util still to get through. There's nades raining in and streaming in through ramp. They lose that opener. I think everyone, even FURIA, thought that round was done.
That was 3v5 after a failed boost that would have netted an easy opening kill into a mollied player. Got to give it to KRÜ to recover that, and I don't blame him for going for a third fight, but it's actually the first domino that just falls, and that whole house of cards crumbling down. They're playing all the games right now. Okay, KRÜ have given themselves a lifeline. Can they break in and find 4 on the half? Or just going for a dry peek into A. This is a nice way to find an opener, but he's been spotted. Good repos for BSD. Reads that Cello goes up and over. Molly's going to make life very uncomfortable, but they need to cover him. And the smoke will help him do so as well. Fallen's here to fight. Wall banged out by Yeps. And suddenly KRÜ have remembered what it's like to win, and they're picking up round after round. Unless, wait, that's an open plant. Oh my, no one was even
FURIA
covering.
could stop
He
that,
could have.
Doesn't expect he can, and so didn't even try his hand at the peak.
Oh yeah, no saver for you, buddy. They're coming. Haha.
Terrorists win.
All right, maybe a chance for 4 at the half. That's a very nice recovery for KRÜ. It felt like FURIA were absolutely rolling this game. Double entry here was ludicrous for Yeps. Catching Fallen, re-peeking Heaven.
Terrorist.
It's got to feel good for KRÜ, who have now finally put their opponents on pistols.
Ooh, okay. I'm actually really nervous now because FURIA went super strong over towards A with the goal of battling for that control early, and they actually get it, and they get the opener, and now they get the info that A ramp is clear. They hear this B exit coming in the meantime. Sure, they're going to be late to arrive, but in a 5v4, and a lot of this util burnt now for KRÜ, this is not plain sailing for the T side here.
This is a plan for FURIA. I love that Skulls actually doesn't commit into B off the molly on Connector. He just gives it up, and they want to go in 5v4 with the advantage. The only danger is there's no kit in the round, so they're on the clock.
You would really love an opener here just to alleviate some of that pressure, and BSD will provide it. The AWP fires off. And reaction lit yet from Fallen, hoping it goes so late that all that attention is taken off of the backstab, but time is ticking away for FURIA if they want to win this. Okay, Serato and Cello kills a piece, but Fallen's dropped the ball on the backstab. Yeps, they nearly line up for him. It's going to be close. Defuse tapped, but they can't win this. And so KRÜ will pick up 4 on the half after all. FURIA taking just a little too long to come in on that retake. And it ends up coming back to bite them.
Yeah, that really hurts as well when you hit all your shots.
Yeah, you get all the kills.
Damn, if only we had more time. But the util was in. They were double smoked out. They got mollied at the start. So, yeah, KRÜ won that from the util game in the B site. Still a very nice half for FURIA. Okay, sure, they lose a couple of rounds at the end. They let KRÜ in for sure. With a surprising 3v5 on that B hit in round number 10. But ultimately, I think FURIA can be pretty happy. They controlled the game. Their individuals are playing well. Fallen's playing confident. And, yeah, throwing a pistol round, suddenly we're cooking.
Yeah, I think, you know, the only thing here is, like, I'm fully inclined to agree with you because we're both kind of presuming that FURIA are going to go from this to win. It's like, if this starts to get closer, one thing I think it's important to bear in mind is, like, the end of that game where KRÜ do streak together 3, only one of them, like, came from the back of winning an economy battle, right? So yeah, they had to earn the other 2, and that was what allowed them to even make this a semi-salvageable scoreline. And that's going to, based on how this second half goes, like, that's really what you judge FURIA by now. It's like, if they close it cleanly, cool. You gave them a couple of freebies at the end, but you ultimately locked in when it really matters. So let's see. Here we are. Pistols out. KRÜ mid-push. All Berettas lead the charge.
Oof. How?
Yuri reaping the reward. He loves that.
You die there, you just say Glock. Your Glock, what can I do? It's pretty good. I think Julie's are better, but Yuri makes us doubt. As in playing aggressive. And FURIA start to group towards B as well. KRÜ and Fallen have the util. He's going back for more. Oh, he's been spotted. Careful. Oh, squeezing shots out by KRÜ. Wallbangs him through the grate. Oh, Yuri's having a round. He's having a game
he
right
loves
now.
a pistol.
16 and 6. Any more? No.
So it's only Urban left to get past. And a good job of damaging KRÜ at the front of the pack, but there's just so many more where that came from. Hang on, one more from Urban. And KRÜ still tagged up from earlier on. He's onto something here. Urban gets it done single-handedly. Oh, man.
Okay.
4 kills quickly, and that one is robbed away from FURIA. Pistol secured for KRÜ. They now take 4 rounds straight, and slowly but surely, these individuals are coming alive.
Talk about getting ahead of yourself. You think you've won the game, mate. You've not won the pistol yet. And he proves it. That's despite a triple entry kill for Yuri. A 4-on-1. And Urban just comes out of nowhere. He's the guy who kick-started their first round with a double D entry, and now he kick-starts the second half with a 1v4 clutch.
Urban, pistol merchant.
Yeah.
Like, literally, 6 of his 8 kills are from pistols.
Oh, this is... Okay, we've got a game on our hands, Harry, as they say. They being me. Like the elevated smoke, he blocks it, but it's still going to allow FURIA to rush mid. And KRÜ understand exactly what that means. The issue is there's only one player at B, and he's flashed out. Another deep down the stairs, in trouble. Yep's getting chased. The molly's not going to do a thing. They can run at you from all ways. And FURIA land back on their feet after a bit of a blunder. Kind of arguably better than winning the pistol. It was all part of the plan. I like the set piece. That's what we talked about last game, right? With BESTIA running set rounds in the second. FURIA had even more to work with, right? They got the bomb plant, but elevator smoke, good flashes to blind the B players from middle, and just flood them from con.
Well, that's course correcting there from FURIA. Because they do get out with like the best guns that they brought forward, so they still have the M4s as they now look to kind of force buy up themselves. I assume.
I think you're assuming correctly. Wouldn't make sense to go.
The other thing that's wild there, though, is like 2 of the players of FURIA get out of that round on like 2 and 7 HP, and if those have gone other ways, like maybe it's a bit more interesting. It's really fine margins. Timeout called in for KRÜ because they know like this is a lot of the game rides on you trying to immediately reply to FURIA here and now.
Yeah,
you're past the point of being able to like go through the motions in this game. You need to have an idea.
Their first buy round will be at 11-5, you know, but buy on buy. So
yeah, this is like one of 2 chances you have to keep your game afloat.
Trade, but they're ready for the boost. FURIA don't fall for it, not in this round. Rifle retrieved. Yeps tries to put it to use. Both rifles spotted on B. FURIA should call this either off or to delay it. They can't just keep taking fights with worse weaponry. So they go quiet, that's fine. You can recommit to B. You can hope that KRÜ rotate out. They've done exactly that. You don't necessarily have to go A. You just have to make them think you're going A.
I mean, you know, this is like the more experienced team playing with the nerves of the less experienced team, right? They fake sounds on the fallback, and they've fully expected that KRÜ are going to react to that. And they have.
Yeah, beautiful move for FURIA. They're just going to walk into B right now. They do throw some nades, maybe expecting one rifle, but Yeps is only just getting here now. Really nice recovery for FURIA, and Fallen drive-by with the MP9 makes it a done deal as far as I'm concerned. Flank has good timing. There's no way FURIA aren't watching. Yeah. Unfortunately, the right call. 10-5. And despite a ludicrous pistol clutch, FURIA are going to stomp this T side, it seems. KRÜ have one full buy round to prove otherwise. Don't know why the pistol's so far away. An upgrade is actually huge here. Like, hunting an exit.
Seeing that kill from Cello's POV is even wilder. Because I was thinking like maybe he flicked to it or something, but nah, fully ready. Knowing that those hero guns are in play, expecting a couple of gimmicks. And that's exactly what they were given. There's another boost taking place with the rifle this time.
I like it. Put it to use. And if the top player dies, it just immediately drops to the bottom player. There's a map you can lose guns on, so that's something. They can go right under this rifle, but FURIA look to fight. What?
Cello!
What?
Cello, man! Stop it!
What?
Stop it every
Why are
time,
you ready
every
for that?
boost, every variation of it.
That's like you watched one demo, or like your analyst watched one demo. Like, has Inner Shine done this? You watch one demo, you're like, yeah, they love these boosts. They keep doing these B boosts. Watch out for these B boosts. And back-to-back rounds, they hard clear the B boosts. I don't know why they're...
And there's no doubt in your mind, like with how he peaked that one.
Yeah, he knew.
Again, like
He
he's
knew.
fully ready.
Yeah, he knew.
Oh.
There is like logic to it where you're going, okay, they have bad money, they have one gun, what are they going to set the rifle up, what would I do? Okay, a boost is a good idea. We're going B, let's clear it. But
So sick that it's Cello both times
I feel
as well.
Like, I feel like they've prepped. That feels like prep there. Because to do it back-to-back rounds in different boosts? Okay. He knows. Aware. And FURIA, beautiful game right now. Couple of slip in the mud, but they've stood right back up every time. That gun's gone off the map, buddy. Oh! He was okay, so he wasn't actually looking for that. Because that's a hard boost to clear. Harder than the other one. He's looking for close. Okay, I take it all back. Luck of the draw. All right, final chance. First buy. And an open middle to start it all. But he's so wide, he can't escape off that flash. Beautiful utility.
Oh,
They've hit a gap.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, Yuri.
So
He's about to ruin everything.
They're everywhere.
Mid's lost as well. Yuri backstab ramp. And even though they're quick to pick up the trade there, they now know they've got this defense split in two. Nice and onto the M4, but as he jumps up right into the crosshairs of Fallen, Ricky Early was last seen over towards this A side of the map, so it's a safe B plant for FURIA. In what had to be a successful round for KRÜ, it out now all rests on one man.
Gotta try it.
Is Riccioli on the menu for FURIA?
45 seconds in boiling water to stew, but they won't give him that long. Fallen with a masterful game. 18-7 on the captain. FURIA 12-5, and yeah, this is feels as good as done. This is not an opening game where you can catch FURIA sleeping. This is a match where FURIA have already fallen 0-1, and they have something to prove here in the RMR. Back to their winning ways.
I say adamant that boosts will be the solution.
One way or another. No one has ever cleared a boost, Harry. But what if they just don't go A?
I mean, at least Cello's over towards B.
They won't be boosting there anytime soon. Bomb going up ramp. Is there hope for the boost? It's actually fallen apart already.
That's it's a resource-intensive boost.
Yeah,
like you actually can't hold it forever because it's the 3-man boost. So after a while, you kind of just need to go and take the real estate that it's locked down. That's a good opening to get down here in middle. And FURIA, looking like they want to try and regroup over towards this B site. Walk the bomb out in middle for a B split.
Cheeky boost. Yep. And only one bullet needed. Here we go, 30 seconds. Time to close the net.
Fallen through the window. It's Yeps' MP9 that's got to withstand this, and sure, it's good for the first, but can't stick around. A layered peek there from FURIA. Backstab's already arriving, but K-Serato holds it. And Sir Urban all alone stops the plot. Another clutch up over towards B is needed, but he's not going to get it. FURIA walk away with a clean win here versus Karsei. Couple of rounds given up down the stretch, but all in all, it is that recovery you were looking for from the FURIA squad.